The president announcing that he and Kim Jong Un will meet once again with the safety and security, not just of our partners in the region, Sandra, clearly the entire world hanging in the balance, making sure that we are safe against what could be an absolute catastrophe. The president announcing that second summit coming up February 27th and 28th. He said the very fact that we're in talks with Pyongyang is making the country and the world safer.
If I had not been elected President of the United States, we would right now, in my opinion, be in a major war with North Korea. Much work remains to be done, but my relationship with Kim Jong Un is a good one. Chairman Kim and I will meet again on February 27th and 28th in Vietnam.
Well, this morning, as you can imagine, there's plenty of analysis of that announcement, more granular detail, in fact, Sandra, about what deliverables the president should probably focus on when once again the two leaders meet.
What the president has to do at the second summit is has to incentivize or make clear to Kim that he's got to move towards negotiations or he's not going to get another summit. My biggest concern is that he will cut a deal with Kim on ICBMs, right? Let's get rid of the ICBMs that threaten the United States, and let's not worry so much about the nuclear weapons that threaten the rest of the region. That's my biggest concern.
By the way, the choice of Vietnam, Sandra, is an important one because effectively what the U.S. is trying to telegraph to Pyongyang is you can have your independence, you can have your country be the way it has been with respect to its own leadership, its own decisions, and yet open up to the world and make the world safer in the process, again, coming up February 27 and 28 in Vietnam.
And, Kevin, another strong applause line last night coming in when the president urged peace and legislation, not war and investigation. We all remember that moment. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, the quintessential 2019 Washington line, right? This idea that we can't do the bidding of the American people if we're constantly infighting here in Washington. And that has been the real challenge, not just for this president, but obviously for presidents before this particular president. He also made note of that in context, Sandra, while trying to protect the American people along the border. Again, hopefully, without once again shutting down the government over politics.
Tonight, I am asking you to defend our very dangerous southern border out of love and devotion to our fellow citizens and to our country. No issue better illustrates the divide between America's working class and America's political class than illegal immigration. If there is going to be peace and legislation, there cannot be war and investigation. It just doesn't work that way.
As you can imagine, Democrats are skeptical on the Hill. A great many of them say they're not willing to work with the president on this as long as there is going to be a border wall. A busy day here at the White House as well. We expect to have a couple of opportunities to see the president, Sandra. Of course, we'll pass that along to you this afternoon. But for now, back to you.